Hello, guys. Welcome to Wokey Blokey. I'm a woke. I'm a bloke. And make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel because I am trying to grow. So today I'm going to talk to you about the recent big liquidation in the altcoins that happened the past 48 hours. You can see here that Bitcoin took a big dump from about 98 down to 94. Okay. So I want to talk about when mass liquidations happen in the altcoins. It's mostly because of manipulation, because you can see that Bitcoin didn't really move much. So this candle here is relevant to this big liquidation here on Solana. And I want to talk to you about the W pattern, because the W pattern comes a lot when there's heaps of liquidations. So I opened a Solana 10x long, okay, and I got in right here at $204, and I was predicting that it would touch this level again after the big liquidation event. You can see the mass sell pressure here, okay? So all altcoins follow the same pattern. They all had a big wick down. So Solana touched about $200, 201, okay? So if we look at Bitcoin, whenever there's a big liquidation, there's always like a W pattern that comes. And so when you see a big liquidation in the altcoins, there's always an opportunity for a long, because there's always high probability that there's a bounce. So this was the liquidation here on Solana, right? Hit 200, Bitcoin went down. Now you see here there's a low amount of volume. So the big wick down, this is the start of the W. Starts here, comes back up, which is like a fake bull. It's everyone buying. Oh, there's a big dump. Let's buy, and then it's always a fake out. So the W starts, it comes down, bounces back up, okay, and when there's big liquidation candles and big liquidation wicks, there's always a retest. I kid you not. I've seen it many times in crypto. So this time I wanted to take advantage. So the W started, the big wick, old coins got destroyed. They came up, Bitcoin took another dump to retest this wick. Okay, retest this wick. Now this is the very important part, is that this pattern nearly always plays out. I kid you not, just on the altcoins, when the altcoins take a big poo poo. Okay, so there's the W, up, down, and up. So I was fishing. I was awake at 3 a.m. my time because I was waiting for this. I saw the big dip on Solana hit 200. Hasn't been 200 in about a month's time. If we zoom out, look, hasn't been since the 17th of November, hasn't been 200. So I know that this was a big liquidation, and dips are for buying, not for crying. So Bitcoin went down, had a wick, the big liquidation, there you go. All right, went down. Here's the W. W, up, W, up. The retest, okay? So I was sitting in bed. I saw the liquidation came down to 200. I was sitting here with a buy order at around this wick level, expecting this to be the bottom, because it almost always does a second double bottom retest of this wick. So I got in on a Solana with a 10x. I went in with a margin of $7,600 on a 10x, and I got what I was fishing for, guys. And I made a lot of money, and I'm closing this out when Solana hits 240. So if you see a big wick on alts, always look for this pattern to see if there's a double bottom. Okay, it doesn't always perfectly match the wick. You know, it doesn't always do the exact retest. Sometimes the altcoins come a little bit lower, and then they do the W pattern. Sometimes they come down just above the wick, so there is a little bit of wiggle room, but in general, it's pretty high probability that if the W pattern comes, it's gonna bounce. Okay, if it goes down and it does a retest and it goes down, it can still bounce. But if it starts to go down even more, that's when you would have to have a stop loss, and you would have to incur a loss on that. So I just wanted to tell you how I made some money today on this Solana wick and W formation double bottom liquidation wick. Okay, so pay attention to this. You will see it happen again in this bull run, and you can definitely make money off it. Okay, it's very good for futures trading. If you're a futures trader, you like to use margin sometimes, this is pretty good risk to reward. So I'm reaping the benefits, but yes, we're in a bull market and it pays to be bullish. Okay, if this was a bear market, if it was a bear market, it'll be different. But big liquidation days on the altcoins is an opportunity. All right, there's the wick, there's the retest. W, W. Okay, it's the same. It is basically the same for any of the altcoin charts. So let's have a look at another one and see what else did it. I looked at the XRP chart, and the XRP kind of did something similar. But as I said, you see, here's the big liquidation. XRP, oh my God, the altcoins are dumping. First W comes up, it hits a lower low, and then bounces. Okay, so this can go lower than the initial wick, depending on the coin, but risk to reward, pretty good here. Okay, so what was that? $1.98, but it actually went to $1.91. So there's about what, like, is that 5%, 3%, 4% difference. But yeah, people who were looking for this, traders who were looking for this, got paid pretty handsomely. Okay, so yeah, very happy about this liquidation event because I'm looking for this W pattern every single time this liquidation event happens. So like, subscribe if you like trading tips. I'm not an expert, but I have experience, and this is my second cycle, and it is paying. It is paying, guys. So thanks, guys. I'll see you soon. I'll make more videos, probably about memes. Catch you later.